Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
Observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, one sec, JR. You got children? JR, you got children? You got children, Dwayne? Michael, you got any children, sir? All right, y'all had parents before, right? Parents, grandparents, whoever took care of you, if you did not follow their rules, what was going to happen? A beating, right? And you know black people don't play. Do you play around? Do you mess around? Do you play? Do you play? When you got rules set, do you play about the rules you set? No. So if we know that Christ is black, and we know that he looked like his father, so that makes his father black, what makes you think the Most High God is going to play around? You said if God was real, why would he allow slavery? Obviously, he ain't got a big...
Stop. My question was, I don't agree with the fact they said, I'm sorry. No, my question is right here.
And we're going to get into that, because you're right, the slave master tried to use that.
I didn't say that there was a God. I said that's a Jim Crow law.
Right.
Slave master. That's what that is.
Right, so that...
They teach you that right there to brainwash you, to make it think, no, it's a fact that they're superior to us.
Right.
I'm looking at these pictures right here. I was talking to that guy over there, wherever he at, but they confuse themselves. Because each one of these, they look different pictures, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And that is the mark of the beast right there. It can't talk, it can't hear, it can't speak, it can't do nothing.
Right.
Ain't no Virgin Mary statues and no...
And you're absolutely right.
Man, I got to go.
You're absolutely right. Hold on, read that real quick. Hold on, JR. Read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy.
Jump to 64.
Verse 64.
Because I brought out something that we know that the ark, worshiping the Egyptian ark and worshiping white Christ, the cross, that is a curse. That's a curse that was put on us because we didn't listen to our Father.
That's right.
Read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Read that again, JR. You listening, sir? You listening, Dwayne? Hold on. Read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So let me explain something to you, JR. You know our people just ain't in America. The Israelites is scattered all over. When I mean all over, across the globe. But why? Go back to 15 real quick. Real quick. Read the first part.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because we didn't listen to God. Go back to 64.
And the Lord shall scatter thee.
We were scattered. That belt that we talking about, that big belt, that spiritual belt, that belt was us being scattered. Look at these photos. Did this not happen to us? Did this not happen to us? Let me come here, come.
Documentary on that, and I read about this in the alligator babies and where the word MF came from.
Right.
The word MF came from a master who come to teach your mama, lay her down, call the brothers and the uncles and the in-laws and everything over and embrace your mama, and then it would make her own son lay down with her.
Okay, so check this out. Check this out real quick. Now, wasn't our people, before this, wasn't we kings and rulers of the earth? So, how can a nation of people be strong enough to come up against the people that ruled the world? And this happened to them. It had to be an act of God. It had to. Why? Because we did not keep his commandments.
Bring it out.
Read.
And the Lord shall scatter
Come
thee
closer, sister. Come close.
among all people,
Sis, keep reading.
from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Y'all hear that? Hold on. Dwayne, did you hear that? Read the wood and stone again.
There thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So it said that because we didn't listen to God, we was going to serve other gods. And the symbols of those gods were made out of wood and stone. Now, Dwayne, you paying attention? The brother Michael, he had on an ark, right? He had on an ark. We seen Michael with the Egyptian ark. That's made out of wood. That's not for us. That don't represent God. That don't represent life. We read that the commandments represent life. So if that don't represent God and that is a curse, what does it represent? Habakkuk 2:18. Let's see what that represents, because we think that everything we do got something to do with God. You believe in the Bible, Dwayne? You do? Okay, we gonna see. Because a lot of our people, they say they do, but we gonna see. Because the men you see in purple with our beards, these garments on, we believe in God.
That's
we
right.
believe in the Bible.
Bring it out.
That's why you see us up here. Read.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 18. What profited the graven image?
Matter of fact, hey, brother with the yellow jacket, come here real quick. Let me rap with you. Come on, bro. No, real quick. This for you. Read.
What profited the graven image?
So, bro, what's your name? Al, what profited the graven image? You know what a graven image is? What is that?
Hey, check it out, bro.
No, what's a graven image? Come on. And what's a graven image? What's a graven image? That Al got around his neck is a graven image.
That's right.
Them crosses our people like to wear is a graven image. Read.
What profited the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image and a teacher of lies.
Read that again.
The molten image and a teacher of lies.
So Dwayne, the molten image, the molten is like melted gold, something forged from gold. So you got your cross, you got your onyx, you got the crescent moons. All of that BS. It is what?
A teacher of lies.
It is a teacher of lies.
That's right.
Why is it? Because it's teaching us that we Egyptian. When God put a difference between us, let's get that in Exodus. God told us that we different from the Egyptians. Just because they dark skin don't mean we the same. That cross, it tells you that you can be a homosexual, that you can be a crackhead, that you can be a murderer, that you can sell drugs to your people and just get forgiveness like that. But that is a teacher of lies. You got what I want?
Yes, sir.
Read that for me.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Read.
Against man or beast. Yet ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
Read that part again, because a lot of our brothers like to think that we're the original Muslim man, the original Egyptian. Well, we ain't none of that. We the Israelites, according to the Bible. We the gods on earth. Read it again.
That ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So God put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Yes, we are dark like them, but it's a difference. That's how you know we're not all the same. We're not the same. You understand that? We are not the same. We are the Israelites, and then it's just the rest of the nations that don't matter. You got a question, sir?
Yeah, can you read me the book of Deuteronomy where it said God said we can't smoke?
Can I read you in Deuteronomy where it says God says we can't smoke? I can read you off top other places in the Bible. Why just Deuteronomy?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
You said in Deuteronomy? Let's get first. We're going to go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. Somebody else find me Deuteronomy real quick. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 3:16.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Read that part again. And I'm sorry, sir, what's your name? Steve. Okay, got you, Steve. Listen, Dwayne, listen, read.
Know ye not, that ye are the temple of God.
Steve, Dwayne, sister with the red hoodie and the pink jacket. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the temple of God.
That's right.
We the temple of God. Not the churches you see with the crosses on them. We are the temple of God. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of God should be dwelling in you. You should be up here teaching these young men. You should be teaching us. You should be teaching us. The Spirit of God's supposed to be dwelling in y'all, which is God's laws. If you read the book of Acts, read.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Read that again. I need everybody to hear this. Read it again.
If any man defile the temple of God.
Hold on. Steve. Let me ask you a question, because I know you old school, so I know you don't play around either. Read that again. I'm going to ask you a question.
If any man defile the temple of
How
God.
do you defile the temple of God, since we know the temple of God is our bodies?
Putting some in your body, because your body is the temple.
That shouldn't be there, right? So, like what? Give me some examples.
Shouldn't smoke.
You shouldn't smoke, right?
That's why I just said
You shouldn't smoke cigarettes, right? My brother, what's your name?
Minister Jackson.
Minister. You're a minister.
Yes, sir.
Brother, listen. Your body is the temple of God. You know that.
I don't smoke. I'm buying it from somebody.
No, that's even worse. That's even worse.
How's that?
That's like me standing on the corner selling drugs to my people.
Yeah,
Hold on, Steve, don't go nowhere. No. You ain't seen nothing yet. Don't go nowhere.
I didn't say that I was going to give it. I smoke. I said I'm about this for somebody.
You're giving it to somebody else.
Well, what's the difference?
You said what's the difference? Let's get that.
I go get food.
Let's get that in Leviticus. You shouldn't suffer sin upon somebody.
And give it to people.
Because you're a minister. You believe in the Bible?
I go get food and give it to people.
Do you believe in it? So would you give a baby a cigarette? So you telling me you would give, if a baby hungry, you gonna give him a cigarette?
So they won't take from me.
Cigarette completely different from food. Hold on. Read that real quick.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Hey, we got a whole minister out here, just a minute, that he's buying cigarettes for somebody. When he's supposed to be telling them to quit.
Bring it out.
When he's supposed to be telling them to quit.
Right.
He's just as worse as the drug dealers out here.
That's right.
Because he know better.
You're making them out of
Read 5-1. Read 5-1.
You're making them out of hypocrites. Don't do that.
No, because he is a hypocrite.
Right.
And I'm going to show you why we out here. We ain't out here just to play nice. We ain't out here just to, oh, brother, give me a hug. No, we ain't out there for that. Read it. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 5 and verse
Steve,
1.
you gotta hear this. Because we are just like God don't play. We ain't out here to play with nobody. Read.
And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing, it is a weakness, whether he have seen or known of it. If he do not earn, then he shall bear his iniquity.
OG, Steve, come back. I need you to hear this. Read it again. Pops, come back. Come down with us. You ain't gotta go. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, you know what? You hearing the greatest information you will hear. Read. Just hear this one more thing. Read.
And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing.
So, Minister Jackson said, yes, sir. Minister Jackson said he bought a cigarette from somebody so they wouldn't take it from him. What kind of sense is that? We know that defiling our temple is sin, right? Read it again.
And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing, and is a witness, whether he has seen or known of it.
So, if we sin somebody's sin, this man is an accomplice to somebody sinning. He is an accomplice, which not only is bad, but that shows he hates his people. Read Leviticus 5:1. if he do not utter it. So if he don't tell, meaning brother, stop sinning. He's saying somebody trying to strong arm him from cigarettes, so he needs to tell the authorities, hey, this dude crazy, he trying to strong arm me from cigarettes. But more importantly, he should go, nah, brother, you shouldn't smoke that. Not go out and buy them for him. When he a minister, this dude's a pastor buying cigarettes. Read.
You don't want to answer?
Then he shall bear his iniquity. He shall what? Bear his iniquity. Steve, Minister Jackson is not only in sin by poisoning his people, the same death that the brother that smokes cigarettes is going to die, the same death and punishment, Minister Jackson is going to die. That same exact death and punishment. And that's what we out here doing, is showing our people that they must repent. We got to stop sinning. We got to set the example as elders in our community to keep the commandments. Now I'm going to let the next teacher come up and edify the people. Men of Israel, sons of God.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.